Hello, cartoon fanatics. RJ here, and welcome back to Steven Universe. Did you guys miss me? I miss doing this. I especially miss doing this when the episode Familiar aired. And not only was I busy traveling and helping Chester with travel vlogs, but I also lost my voice in the process. Come to think of it, that happened when the new episodes of Star aired too. Why do I keep losing my voice every time there's new cartoon content? Ugh. That's beside the point now because I'm here to look over the first two episodes of Steven Universe Diamond Days. And there's a lot to unpack, starting with Familiar. Since I'm a bit late to the game discussing this episode, I'm just going to do a quick summary and reaction and then get right into Together Alone. Familiar began to open our eyes to Homeworld, introduced us to the Pebbles, who seemed to do most of the minimal tasks of catering to the Diamond's requests, even more so than a Pearl, and on top of that made us see that Pink Diamond was to Homeworld what Steven was originally to the Crystal Gems. The fun, bubbly one that was there to help boost morale and make things light, but never taken that seriously. This last one we see extend further as we get into Together Alone. But there are still many questions remaining. What are the Pebbles? Are they like gems, or are they formed differently? What created any of the diamonds, or White Diamond for that matter? How did all of this get started, and why is Homeworld so baffling? Hopefully we'll get to see and understand more of exactly how the Diamonds and Homeworld came to be the planet-destroying powerhouse they are now. We are definitely getting a sense of how Homeworld functions naturally, and more importantly, how laughable Pink, and in turn Steven's, position is. Now let's get into Together Alone. Steven's got a grand plan to throw a party like Pink did in the old days to get all the diamonds together and properly discuss about fixing the corrupted gems on Earth. We see Yellow and Blue Pearl begin to discover things about themselves as Steven and Connie bring up the importance of fun, with Yellow Pearl enjoying to model and Blue Pearl enjoying to draw, which we suspected based on her sketches during the trial. Also, look how cute that is. She's just a small bean that likes to draw. Why can I relate to that? Steven, on the other hand, is having major struggles, trying to conform to the Diamond's rigid way of having a party by sitting and observing the other gems dance, supposedly as a way to have these gems face judgment. Blue Diamond, who has usually been pretty supportive of Steven to a certain extent, bans the acceptance of any fusions, which separates Garnet into Ruby and Sapphire just for Steven's sake. Honestly, we knew this issue would be addressed. I mean, Garnet was formed and technically banned from Blue Diamond's court. It's been made clear that Homeworld views fusion as an untouchable disgrace. And talking with Yellow and Blue Pearl, it's made clear that gems aren't technically supposed to have any emotions at all. Being a fusion is a culmination of the strongest series of emotions gems can have, especially amongst each other. And this negative attitude the Diamonds have to any emotions explains why fusion is so appalling to them. Of course, all of this comes to a head at the party. Blue and Yellow appear, but at the realization that White Diamond simply let her Pearl be there in her place. Steven begins to lose his cool and escalate his growing worry of being able to talk to all the Diamonds to address the real issue on Earth. It's at this point that Connie and the other Crystal Gems really show their support by displaying how dancing and having emotional connections can be worth it, even leading to some surprise fusions within the court. This leads to an appearance of Stefani, Garnet, and Opal, Yellow Diamond poofing literally every character that just fused, and Blue Diamond sending Stefani to some kind of solitary confinement. Now this could actually work in Steven's favor. Once again, he's been having fragmented dreams, some including White's Pearl and confirming that yes, she used to be Pink's Pearl, but these dreams or memories are spiraling out of control. Steven's never been able to properly pinpoint his dreams, but remember Jungle Moon? Who was dreaming? Who gave us the proper memory with the first ever reveal of Pink Diamond? That was Stefani. And the fact that it's Stefani dealing with the situation brings it into a whole nother playing field. I'm hoping that we'll get to see more clarification and determination, as Steven and Connie work together as Stevani to get to the bottom of Homeworld's problems and in turn finally end the destruction on Earth. And that's it for now. In general, these episodes are beautifully, got a wonderful color palette as usual. Although Steven's height did kind of bother me at times. I'm not sure what was up with the proportions, but, you know, it's kind of a Steven Universe thing. The proportions never seem to be quite right in certain scenes for some reason, so I just kind of let that slide at this point. Because I'm really just more invested in the story and the characters, so, yeah. It's not an animation greatness, but that's totally fine. This one's a little bit shorter because I'm still having sinus throat issues. In fact, talking this long was already giving me problems because I had recorded a bunch of other stuff before this, and the throat is not happy. Not happy at all. So with that in mind, I'm just going to have to call it short and, I don't know, get drunk on cough syrup or something, I guess. It is technically the new year, and yeah, I don't know why I went on for this long. See, I should be in bed right now. Why do I keep doing these things? But if you liked this review, make sure to put a thumbs up and press that like button. Make sure to comment below if you've got any thoughts on the new Steven Universe episodes yourself. Where exactly do you think they might be going with this? Do you think that having Steven and Connie combined as Stevani will help or hinder them in the long run? And will Steven Universe ever actually end? Where is this all going? Remember, there's supposed to be a movie in the works. I am so confused about the long-term plan of this whole show. It's gone on forever. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next one. Now that I'm technically not traveling and hopefully will get my voice better, I should be cranking these out a lot more frequently. We'll see. I really hope I don't get more sick than this. I always manage to trigger it somehow. No, don't trigger it, me. Stop it. Yeah, I'm calling it quits. Good night, everybody.